Good afternoon, I'm Jordan Gardner and welcome to your weekly update. A former police officer has been given 3 life sentences today at Leeds Crown Court for the murder of his girlfriend and wounding with intent of 2 children. Former West Yorkshire police officer Jonathan Sutton, 40, was told he must serve a minimum of 28 years for the murder of his girlfriend Emma Mansell, who died when she was stabbed to death at her home in Huddersfield in May. Former teaching assistant Miss Mansell was hit in the face with a glass before being stabbed repeatedly in front of her 2 children, who also suffered from grievous bodily harm and were later treated in hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Today in court, the full horrific details of the attack on Miss Mansell revealed, who suffered 81 separate injuries. Recently, the UK's largest security company, SafeShop, has issued a survey which has put Huddersfield Town 7th most at risk of burglary in the UK. The survey was created as a safety league table combining the population size and the relative burglary rates of each city from the Office of National Statistics. These figures were then used in a formula to calculate an overall risk score. However, Police UK dismisses these figures by showing that there has been a 15% decrease in burglaries since August 2013. We spoke to PC Laura Jackson, the Huddersfield University's Safety Support Officer, on how to better protect your homes.
The best thing people can do to improve security is ensuring that windows and doors are locked at all times, and with that ensuring that they are good locks that are recommended and are security marked.
Hundreds of Huddersfield commuters were made late this week after being plagued by continuous train delays. Services were running late from the early hours of yesterday right through rush hour from Leeds to Manchester, while some were also affected in the opposite direction to Leeds. And the problem of leaves on the line named as the main culprit after heavy winds from the tail end of Hurricane Gonzalo that reached 50 miles per hour in Manchester and Leeds last night left them strewn all over the track. We spoke to...
So what happens is when the leaves fall off the trees, sometimes they will fall onto the running line itself, so the actual top of the rail. As the trains pass over it, that then gets compacted, and that then creates almost like a separate surface on the top of the running rail. So what we have to do is make sure we either remove that or we have enough grip on the wheels of the trains to be able to adhere to the actual rail head, or what we call the rail head, the top of the rail itself. Now in doing so, what we've got on our trains are sanding devices, so they're little jets which actually sit underneath the wheels, which spit out every time the train automatically detects that the wheels are slipping.
Potholes are a constant problem for drivers and pedestrians all year round, but Kirklees Council has assured that they will not be ignored. Councillor Julie Stewart-Turner has announced that around £800,000 has been allocated for potholes. The council states that it has been everywhere from Highfields to Lockwood, and it is clear that Huddersfield has a seriously deteriorating problem.
The potholes down our road have been a pain for ages. They're so annoying. They're ruining all of our cars, like all of our suspensions and our tyres. And they're a hazard for pedestrians, like when we're walking down the road and you twist your ankle in a pothole. Like, the council really needs to do something about it.
The Vegan Society is once again holding a vegan food festival at the indoor Queensgate Market in Huddersfield. People from all around the region will attend the event in November. At the festival, there will be a chance to taste some new and interesting vegan dishes, but you'll also be able to see what it is like to change your lifestyle. The Vegan Society has received some finance from the National Animal Aid and Vegan Approach, along with some donations of food samples from various food companies. This event will follow up with the plan of opening the first completely vegan cafe in the centre of Huddersfield. We went to speak with Chrissy Leyland, who spoke to us about the purpose of the festival following last year's success.
The purpose really is to promote veganism, really to tell everybody that vegan food is not only healthy, it's also good for animals, good for the environment. You don't have to miss out joy because there's always alternatives to them.
Thank you for watching. Tune in again next week for more weekly updates.